Before we get into the detail of techniques for influencing and persuading, it's important to acknowledge that there is an ethical dimension to how we influence and how we persuade. These techniques can be used for good or for ill. The influencing skills that we will look at in this course are enormously powerful. So it is important that you feel good about the way that you use them and that you use them with integrity. However, there are 3 approaches that you could take, which I refer to as the good, the bad, and the ugly. More accurately, they're all about integrity, coercion, and manipulation. Let's start with the good, using your influencing and persuading skills with integrity. Integrity is all about how well your words and your actions are aligned with one another. It's clearly therefore related to things like honesty, morality, and ethics. As a result, integrity is in itself influential. Most people will want to do business with and be influenced by someone with integrity. Integrity will win you trust. It will win you liking people like people with integrity. And therefore, as a minimum, if people believe you have integrity, they are more likely to entertain your points of view and your arguments and may therefore be influenced by them. People may even be tempted to accept what you say as true without evaluating it for themselves, not because they believe your arguments, but because they believe in you. Therefore, you can choose to use the techniques of influence and persuasion with integrity to put forward arguments that you know are in the interests of the people around you and to be honest and candid when they're not. However, you can also use these techniques without integrity. The first way is what I call the bad. It's coercion, because we do what we are forced to do. If someone has a big enough stick and is prepared to use it, then they can make us do or even believe almost anything. Whilst everyone can resist coercion up to a certain point, we do all have a breaking point. So, coercion occurs wherever there's intimidation or the threat of violence. Compelling acquiescence can only ever be appropriate in the direst of emergencies. If you know there is a fire and people don't have much time to escape it, then telling people what to do and physically pushing them in the right direction, of course, is appropriate. But outside those sorts of contingencies, outside emergencies and possibly warfare, is it ever appropriate to use coercion? I don't think so. And therefore this course will never consider it beyond this statement. The other way to use the techniques of influence and persuasion without integrity is the ugly. It's manipulation. When your intention is to compel, but you hide that intention behind the appearance of giving choice, that is manipulation. It's deceitful. Here are 4 examples that will illustrate different types of manipulation. The first is using guilt or emotional blackmail. If you don't help out on this one, then Chris and Sam are going to have to stay late. The second is appealing to their ego. I've always thought that you are the smartest one here, and I'm sure we'd have a much better chance if you did it. The third is creating fear. If you don't offer me that extra discount, then I'll go online and tell everybody about how bad your company is. And the fourth is playing on people's desire to be included, to be liked, or to be loved. You surely wouldn't let us all down. We wouldn't appreciate that. If you don't use integrity in your dealings with other people, they will come to distrust you. They will come to see your attempts to influence them or to persuade them as nothing more than manipulation. Integrity, on the other hand, will always win you trust, it'll make you respected, and it will make you more influential and persuasive. The difficulty here is finding the boundaries in some of the messy real-world situations that we find ourselves in. Ultimately, there's only one answer. It's down to your choice. Please do give a thumbs up if you like this video. There'll be loads more great management courses content for you, so please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.